Hi, writers. I know it's been a long time, but I was in prayer this morning, and all I can say is, God, you've invited me at your table, but am I just gonna sit and not accept the invitation? So I just want to prick your mind. God has already invited us to sit at his table, to commune with him, to have a relationship with him, to accept him and his son. But have we also gave God an invitation to come sit at our table? Because it's easy to go sit at his table and receive and receive and receive and receive. But it's like we only want to accept part of what he has for us and not all. So when we invite him at our table, we're inviting all of our insecurities, all of our doubts that we might have about ourselves, and even doubting him when we feel like we're alone, or we've just been in this season for how many years, and you're just like, well, ask yourself this question: have you actually invited God to sit at your table? And asking God to come sit at your table is this: God, you take whatever I place out on this table. You know me inside and out. You created me before I was even formed in my mother's womb. So when you come sit at my table, because I've accepted your invitation, now I'm giving you an invitation to come sit at my table. And at my table is all of everything that life has put me through, all that I don't want anyone to see. But this is not the only thing that you are inviting him to. You're also giving him the invitation while he is sitting with you to take, pluck, and that means take what doesn't belong to me anymore out of my life. Take what I've done that I thought was for me out of my life. And then this is called pruning. So you're actually pruning me from the inside out because I invited you to my table. And once he starts to prune, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But as he begins to prune, then he's just like, okay, now that you have accepted my invitation, and you're not accepting parts of me, but all of me, because now that you have given me an invitation at your table, now I can do, and now you can receive who I've actually called you to be. So just think about it when you're just sitting around and you're just asking God, why? Why isn't this happening? Why isn't that happening? Why am I still stuck in the same spot, in the same place? Why do I feel this way? Well, have you taken your invitation from God to come sit at your table? And you're just asking God, what have I not done? It's as simple as that. Have you took your invitation away from God to come sit at your table? We should always be inviting God. We should always be sending an invitation every day so that he can prune and pluck us each and every day, so that we can know what steps to take and what steps not to take. But we also can't give his invitation back. So we need to know if we gave God his invitation back to come sit at his table, and are we inviting God every day to come sit at our table? Well, have you taken your invitation back, or you're receiving all that God has for you as you sit at his table, but you're not allowing him to come and sit at your table? So that's just a thought. I love you guys. Have a nice morning, a nice day. Be blessed, stay blessed, and keep inviting God to come sit at your table.